Hey, YouTube family, friends, loved ones, fans. I have a question. Ladies, fellas, you can tell me on this one too. Um, Ladies, do you think it's a double standard, or do you feel like you being judged when you have certain objects that you use for yourself uh, or for your pleasure? And it seems like a lot of people or certain people will sit there and judge you. But don't you think it's a double standard? Because I know, I'm not going to say how I know, but I know that some dudes do use their own certain type of stuff to please themselves. And it seems like it's a double standard because I know that most dudes will like for their girlfriends, fiancés, baby mama, wives, or whoever to bring certain stuff like that to the table. As a single female, I have a couple of stuff like that, and I have some stuff that I want to get in my Amazon cart. I just think it's completely messed up how people want to judge you because you have certain stuff. Um, it's better as a female that's single or not to know your body inside and out, right? I don't feel like you shouldn't judge me because I know by the time I get a man or back into a relationship or whatever, that I can tell my man how to find that spot. I could find it. I'm going to show him how to find it and show him how to take me to that peak, take me to that other planet that I don't know I could do. I just don't know that it's a problem. There are moments where if it's just me and my husband, baby daddy, fiance, boyfriend, however the title may be, I might be him back home. And I might be in that mood. I might be in that mood and that toy get get me there. Or I could time it just right to know when my man is about to come home and I could have it ready. Especially just got out the shower. Ladies, especially just got out the shower and you use that Bath and Body Works or whatever you use to get yourself nice and fresh for your husband or whatever. And you know good and well he like that smell, that Bath and Body Works or that Dove or whatever you use to get yourself smelling good, right, ladies? But then on the flip side, it's like, ladies, would you ever want to see your man with some of his toys? Read between the lines. Would you want him to be at home to use something that you know you wouldn't want him to use? Personally, like I said, as a female that's single and never been in a relationship before, ever in my life, and now I'm 40, don't judge me completely. Do not judge me because I've never been in a relationship. Don't judge me because I have certain stuff that could take me there. I have needs just like everybody else. I just don't have a man. It's not like I don't choose not to have one. It's just as complicated for me as a female that's single, no kids, never been married. at all. I've been looking for him. I've been looking. There's some dudes that do live on the East Coast that want to date me. But then there's dudes, all they want to do is because I'm a plus size female, that my pie is always moist. And that's not always the key. If I don't have a connection with you, then it's going to be hard for you to even to cut. Let me put it like that. To cut the pie. Because it's not moist. Because I don't have that connection with you. If I do, yeah. Most definitely the cake is going to be moist. Or the pie is going to be moist. I just don't think it's fair to get judged day in and day out. I mean, all because I still have my V card. And I'm not ashamed to say it sometimes. But other times it's better for me to say it. Because I know most people out there that's male or female that might still have that V card and can't say it. So I want to be that one that has 10 toes deep and tell people, yes, my name is such and such, and I still have my V card. And I don't give a crap that I still have it. I'm not ashamed of it or ashamed of the fact that I still low-key have stuff to help me out when I need it. I have 2 of my playful stuff right here now. I'm not going to show it because I don't know if I will get cut off. One of them, I named it. One of my happy hour toys, I named it right along with certain items on my body. But like I said, it's not that easy to it's not that easy to be open and honest with people. Like I said, most dudes like that because I know that it turns them on. I know most dudes like that. Most dudes don't. Most dudes don't want that extra help. As however it may fit. I'm just saying that most dudes like it, most dudes don't. Most females want it because they so used to having it. But I just don't like to be judged because I use it. Like I said, I have needs like most people do. Most people have their needs and wants, and they need that help that most. I mean, especially if you don't have it. If you don't have it nearby or have that sneaky link, I think if I would have had that sneaky link, it would have been different. But still, I probably would have still had it regardless if I had a sneaky link or not. Or a man or whatever or not. At the end of the day, it's a fair game. All gloves are off is when I find somebody. I think it's when I find somebody, all gloves are off. At the end of the day, I think all gloves are off. I think whoever comes in my way, they gonna be stuck completely. They gonna be stuck, and they gonna realize when you never had not 1 ounce of a heartbeat, they gonna be stuck. They gonna be surprised. The fact that I still got my V card. They gonna be shocked. They gonna be surprised when they. I mean, I shouldn't tell people this, but like I said, there has to be other people on this planet that my age that never had it, and they probably want to, but they don't know how to come about. All it takes is for particular person, one particular person to actually make 50 million other people or 20 other people feel okay, that it's okay to tell people that you still have your V card. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just insanely crazy. It it kind of it kind of makes you more relaxed if you tell people that you still have it instead of waiting and then they find out at the last minute. Because I don't want to be that stereotype not to say nothing and then to have my man to realize that I still have it. I mean, that's like if a man ended up talking to a transgender and the transgender never said nothing. Because the transgenders, they always, it's like a transgender won't say nothing because they don't know how a straight man will react to them being a transgender. That's why a lot of people like that end up unaliving themselves, or the straight man end up unaliving them to where that you would never want to do that crap ever again, but it's hard not to. It's like, for instance, RuPaul. Everybody knows that he's out there. And he dressed like a female. He might have his body parts still intact, but for somebody that look like that, you would never know when he's in drag. If you never seen him before, look him up. RuPaul. Look at him without the drag and in drag. In drag, you would think that he's fully like one of us. There's a lot of LBQ. I'm gonna put it like this: the Q community. I know a lot of them are transgender and they are dating a lot of straight guys, and the straight guys never know, because when it's time to with the lights off, you will never know. You will never know because it's hard to see when the lights are off. What I'm saying is to say this. It's confusing and a double standard how it's okay for a female to have toys, and then I see most guys with toys, but most guys don't want it. And then most guys don't want to have toys in bed. Females do. And it's hard to tell dudes of certain age bracket that you have that card still. I mean, there's nothing to brag about, but at the end of the day, it's better to be safe than sorry. Regardless if it's like a full circle, a half a circle, or even a dot. I just think it's not right that it's okay. What's not okay, what's okay and not okay to have or not to have. And I mean, it's better for me to say something to whoever I'm dating instead of dating, engage, whoever, that I still have my card. I don't want to walk around talking about, I still love him, but you only can see out of one eye. Or I love him, you can't see at all. Or I love him, you can't even breathe because your rib cage is like broke in like 8 different places. Like having them toys is fine, but to a certain extent, you do want that heartbeat. You do want that heartbeat to help. Most most definitely, you want that heartbeat to help. There's nothing wrong with that, but you want that heartbeat. It sucks completely. It sucks not to have that heartbeat completely. It sucks. There's nothing to brag about, but there's times that you want it, you need it. Y'all not heard that certain stuff. I heard certain things that. How can I put this? Certain stuff that I know you shouldn't bring to the table, like toys and stuff like that. But I know that you gotta see all the red flags before you actually give that pie to or that cake to any man, because you want to see all that red flags. That goes both ways, male or female, because females could be worse too, especially if you find out a guy that's still got that V card. So that crap goes both ways. And definitely, that's a double standard as well. Because I know most people could end up, I know most people probably end up getting the R or the rape. So that's a double standard as well. So you gotta be careful on both ends. I think that's why some guys and females do have toys, because they don't trust everybody with their heartbeat or with their pride. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, but at the end of the day, it's crazy. It's completely crazy. I've been thinking about this for a couple of days already. How to even make this video. Because I did not know how I was going to make the video at all. If I was going to be comfortable